and stuff. Today we're going to be doing vlog stuff. Technically, it's mostly an informative video. Wanted to apologize to you guys for not making a video for a little bit. If you guys follow me on Twitter or on Instagram or any other social platform, you would know that I'd been horribly sick the last week and a half and beyond that, aside from holidays. And it was, oh man, I'm still very sick, but I'm sick to the point where I'm exhausted because I wake myself up at night because I cough so much, but I can now do day stuff. I can be a person during the day, which is nice. So for the first time in over 2 weeks, I'm going to be filming with Toasty Ghost tonight. But I also felt, it was important that I shared with you guys what has been going on in my life because I'm where I am because of you guys, and I feel it's important for you guys to know and to understand where I'm at. And as you guys may have known from my previous health video, that I had the ovarian mass, which turned out to be a side effect to my birth control. So that's no longer an issue. But since then, I have gone to my lady doctor to have a different type of birth control put in place. And then my lady doctor was like, hey, you need to go take care of your other Lynch syndrome screenings. And so I did. So I had a colonoscopy, an endoscopy. I went and saw my genetic counselor. I went and saw my family doctor because for some reason my thigh is numb and I don't know why. We still don't know why. He thinks it's because of the skinny jeans syndrome or whatever. He's like, you wear skinny jeans and you sit down for too long, so don't wear pants. Well, my doctor did not tell me not to wear pants, but in a sense he told me not to wear pants. So while I was sick, I got to do pajama pants and big comfy sweatshirts and laying down on the floor and playing video games and just not thinking, and it was great. But when I went and saw my genetic counselor, and genetic counselor is a doctor that helps kind of diagnose and do like prognosis and steps to screen yourself if you have a mutation. If you don't have a mutation, you think you do because of family history, you go see a genetic counselor to get tests done. Even if you don't have a mutation, if you have extensive family history, that does qualify you for, a genetic counselor. Squirrel, get down from there. She's stepping on my posters. Hold on. Okay. But yeah, so if you have extensive family history, you can still see a genetic counselor to find out exactly what your risks are. And so in going to see my genetic counselor, I found that in addition to my mutation that has a classification, which is the PMS2 gene classifies the mutation as Lynch syndrome, I have another mutation that isn't classified, so I need to be doing other blood tests over the next couple of years to find out if research has found what that mutation is and how it correlates to my health. I also, in talking about my family history and the history of cancers that I have in my family, there's an increased risk because there are factors that are not aligned with my Lynch syndrome, because Lynch syndrome can be passed down from, one, family member down or whatever. And then there's cancer in all branches of my family. So, I had talked, when I first was diagnosed with Lynch syndrome, I had talked to my lady doctor about a preventative hysterectomy. And which hysterectomy has always been looming over me since I was a very young girl because of infertility issues, already existing cancers, and just, I've also had I've also had experiences with miscarriages or spontaneous abortions, as doctors call them. And because of all these frustrations and because of my increased risk, and at the referral of my genetic counselor on January 16th, check out my calendar. The 16th, January 16th is when I will be having my preventative prophylactic hysterectomy. They will be taking everything except for the ovaries. Ovaries have a lot of hormonal benefits, so we've decided to keep those in case I decide that I want to have my own blood children, or children from my own blood, you know, be a surrogate, or, well, I mean, that would essentially be the only option, but gonna keep those there for the health benefits and for the potential in wanting to have my own children. As it stands right now, I personally do not want to have children, and that decision is not, you know, reflective of like family members or, you know, anything. It's just my personal decision to not want to have kids. I've also stated before that because of my history of miscarriages, I feel that my maternal instincts are exhausted. The naturally occurring ones. Like when I see a child, I'm like, baby, and then, you know, like I'm not like, oh, what's that? But you know, as it stands right now, I don't have time or the money to raise a child, and I don't think it is very smart for me right now to bring life into the world. And you know, thank you everybody for being super respectful about people's choice for reproductive health and supporting others, and in turn that means that I have a lot of people that are supporting this decision that I have made, and I appreciate it. And so, like I said, still sick. But yeah, so wanted to let you guys know that I will be having my hysterectomy in January. I could have it next week if I wanted to, but I was like, I kind of want to have Christmas. I'm gonna go to Kansas for Christmas to visit my sister, sisters. My sisters Megan and Trish are two of the best people in my life, and I want to go spend Christmas with them before I go through a very life-changing surgery. And I say, like, right now, as it stands, like, I'm not on the precipice of having this life-changing surgery, so it's kind of like easy to brush it off as like, but as you know, like the phone call, when I scheduled it, when I confirmed it, and you know, I got really emotional because it's just like, it's relieving. It's so much relief because I don't have to screen, I don't have to do endometrial biopsies, I don't have to worry about cancer coming back, I don't have to worry about like just so much stuff. I don't have to worry about periods, I don't have birth control, I like all of it. I'm just, it's amazing. But at the same time, there's, you know, a part of me that exists, you know, human nature that exists, that's like, I can't carry my own children. And the thought of that is like, it's still very jarring. And so there are going to be days coming up in the next couple of months where I'm probably not going to be okay, but I've made a promise to be as real to you guys as I possibly can, because I am full of energy and I'm excited and I love life and I love you guys and I love to share that. But it's not real for me to say that that's how it is all the time. So I want you guys to see me as I am at all times, so you get a real idea of, you know, like what life is. You know, I know that some of you are very young and you're just starting your lives, and you know, I don't want you to think that life is candy and roses, because it's not. And I want you to be prepared for what life has in store. And so I'm going to be real about my story and be as open about my story, because if it helps somebody in some way, shape, or form, that's what I want. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for understanding. I seriously, like, it brings me to tears, because every time I'm feeling down, you guys are super supportive. I go into Discord and you guys are supporting each other, and it makes me super happy. And it really, like, I had a silent stream yesterday and it made me ecstatic just to see, like, you guys being there for me and being there for each other. And I hope that you guys will continue doing that through all of this, because it really is, like, it's one of the things that makes me so happy, is people being positive and supporting each other. So thank you for supporting me. I will do what I can to support you. I hope that we can get through this together, and I know we will. I don't even have to hope. I know we will get through this together. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being understanding. Thank you for being patient. I know you guys are, you know, the best people out there, but thank you for being the best people in my life. And I love you guys. And okay, love you, bye.